Hello humans, goats, and Heffy and cheeseburgers, it's Awiwa here. Sadly, I'm still watching Riverdale. I don't know why I still watch it. I hate the show with like so much passion, it's not even funny. Actually, I do have a reason. It's because Cheryl, it's just so strange. It's just so funny. Okay, she burnt down her mom. Anyway, Riverdale has this really boring villain this season called the Black Hood. That's even a really boring name. And I have a theory for who the Black Hood is. It's Jughead. And now all the Cole Sprouse fans are going to be yelling at me. But before that, let me explain. The show is constantly comparing the Bughead relationship to Romeo and Juliet. In their first season, in their first kiss scene, Jughead climbs up into Betty's room and says, "Hey there, Juliet," or something like that. Also, the actor who plays Betty tweeted this tweet. So apparently they are the Romeo and Juliet of Riverdale. So what does this have to do with anything? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Everyone knows the story of Romeo and Juliet. Two young humans fall in love, they plan to get married, they come from rival families and end up planning to run away together. That fails. Romeo fakes his death. Juliet thinks that he's dead, so she kills herself with poison. And then Romeo wakes up, kills himself because he sees that Juliet's dead. Harmless romance. Relationship goals. A tragic love story. No. Not even a bit. Let me break down some of that story that makes the romance terrible. First of all, two young humans, 13 and 16. That may not seem like much of an age gap. Say if they were like 33 and 36, but they're not. Now, I know times were different, so I don't really know if 13 and 16 was a huge age gap, but it probably was not as big as it is now. Let me explain something about modern teenagers. Julie is 13. That means she just started puberty. She would be extremely selfish and would have just started to have crushes that are not just, "You're cute, I like you." Romeo is 16. He has the ability to grow a mustache. He has had many crushes that are not, "You cute, I like." He's a bit of a jerk, but at least he knows how to de-stinkify himself. That's just a general statement of teens today that I have noticed through my eyes because I know teenagers. So Romeo and Juliet meet, and like 4 seconds later, they fall in love, and a few days later, they decide to get married. What? Okay, what other relationship where the couple tries to get married, like 48 seconds after meeting, goes terribly wrong? Anna and Hans. But that really has nothing to do with this. Anyway, after trying to get married and failing, they kill themselves because of the reason I already stated. Let me explain something, kids. You should never kill yourself over love. Especially for a person you met like a week ago who you find hot. This entire relationship is immature. And now I don't know much more about Romeo and Juliet because I only had to read like 2 scenes for school. All I know is that I would not like my couple in my show to be compared to Romeo and Juliet unless it did happen to be like a tragic love story. But that's so overly romanticized. Like, God, they flippin' died. Like, seriously, stop romanticizing Romeo and Juliet. I mean, not that Romeo and Juliet was even a tragic love story. They didn't even love each other. So here's my evidence for the whole Jughead is the Black Hood dude. We have not yet seen a Jughead and Black Hood scene yet. Also, you may be wondering, why would Jughead shoot Fred? Fred housed him for like months or maybe days. I don't really know the timeline in this show. Well, he shot Fred to make sure no one thought it was him. Ugh. The Black Hood is shown to be obsessed with Betty. And guess who's also obsessed with Betty? Jughead. To test Betty's loyalty, he asks her to break up with him. She can't do it, so she does it through Archie. And even after that breakup, they end up back together in like 4 seconds. What's his motive? Love. They're kids from rival sides of the town who have fallen in love. And one is a completely crazy murderer who is obsessed with the other. Boom, theory. I'm going to be completely honest. I started writing this theory with no idea who I was going to say the Black Hood is. But I think this is quite plausible, except for the fact that this is the CW and they wouldn't do that. But then again, this could be very close to the theory. Because I mean, I did say Alex was A, and Alex was A. I mean, a different Alex, but whatever. Anyway, like this video if you like this video. Comment words in the comment section down below, and subscribe. Goodbye!